Hey y'all, hope everyone's doing well. Um, it's been a bit of a relaxed weekend over here. Um, on Friday, Jan and I went to a Lyme disease support group in Montreal. There was 7 of us there. It was quite a difficult experience for me. Um, Not only was it 2 hours of talking and being around people and like the social aspect of it, but um, it's very hard to see people that have gone through a lot of the similar things that I have gone through and to see their suffering and their pain. It's a difficult exercise, especially since all of us there were and are so aware that we're the lucky ones because we have a diagnosis, and we know what's going on and we're actually informed, and all the people there had essentially the same information that I have. It's really not that hard to know what's going on with the Lyme situation if you're willing to just um, not assume that what the medical system tells you is correct. If you're just willing to kind of open up to other possibilities, it turns out that most people who have been touched with Lyme disease agree pretty much exactly on what the situation is and how it needs to change and how unacceptable it is. Um, so that was it was a very interesting exercise, of course, to be around people and that level of understanding that's hard to or impossible to get with anyone else. But it was difficult, I have to say. It a bit like going in the manifestation. It kind of wakes up all these fires inside of me that I unfortunately right now don't have the strength to use towards action. So it ends up just being kind of like a mind fuck. I spent a lot of Saturday and Sunday just lying on the couch, not moving. Partly it was because I was in a lot of neurological pain, whether it's in my arms, legs, or my face and head. And so at times I just had to like breathe and kind of meditate through the pain, um, which is interesting enough as an exercise because I'm realizing that I'm much better at meditating than I used to be. I would just kind of catch myself in just meditation, essentially, breathing through and just clearing my mind. So I was pretty impressed with that. Um, but it's also just a question of my mind being overwhelmed. This whole disease, this situation, the controversy around it, all of that is it's a lot to take, and so I feel like I was kind of doing a necessary numbing exercise, sort of, through all that meditation and lying on the couch. The really, really good news is that I seem to be having some more energy, and it's been a few days that it's been growing, so I've been able to walk more. Yesterday, I went for about half a kilometer walk with Jan. I was going at a decent pace, maybe half the speed that I used to go at. But in the days before that, I was going 3 or 4 times slower than usual. So half the speed is actually pretty good. And I was able to walk pretty straight and even walk back up the stairs when we got back home. So it's really, really encouraging. It's nice to be rediscovering that feeling of autonomy, of being able to get myself from point A to point B. It still isn't that far, um, but it feels like a big stepping stone for me. And I was pretty happy about that. And yesterday I was even able to do breakfast. So I'm able to stand long enough, focus long enough. I'm able to use my arms long enough to cook, which is all really, really encouraging. Obviously, I don't want to attach too much hope to that because it's possible that in a few days I'll feel worse again, but I'll take it while it's here. It's a beautiful day, so I'm about to go for another one of those walks, and I'm really excited about it. Have a nice day.